Hello and welcome to A Brit Reacts to Bollywood. I'm Matthew. Hello, namaste, assalamu alaikum to all of my friends in India and Asia and all around the world. Thank you so much for watching, giving feedback and love to this humble channel, which I am loving doing, and it's so great to see people follow and enjoy this education of mine. I'm following the BBC Asian Network's top 100 Bollywood film songs. It's a popular vote. I've been going down the list, and now today I've been looking at Eena Meena Deeka from the film AASHA. This is a 1957 film starring Vyjayantimala and Kishore Kumar, and it was directed by M.V. Raman. It was a big hit. It was produced and coloured in Gavacolor and Technicolor. This is going to be interesting. The Technicolor days. The story is about Kishore, who is a good-hearted person and always helps poor people, even though he's from a rich zamindar, property-owning family. One day he travels to Bombay to stay with his cousin Raj, who cheats a lot with girls. When they both go for a hunt in the jungle, but of course they do, Raj meets a man who demands he marry his jilted daughter. Raj murders the father and he frames Kishore for the crime. Kishore is forced to flee. Finally, Kishore and his lover Nirmala prove that Raj is the guilty one, and Raj tells the truth in front of everyone. That's a very, that's very much a sort of moral story. Now the police arrest Raj and Kishore marries Nirmala amid happy celebrations. Well, they don't make them like they used to. Let's take a look at this. This is Eena Meena Deeka from the classic AASHA. Another era. Oh. Eena Meena Deeka. Eena Meena Deeka Deeka de jai Dominica Maganaga Maganaga Deeka Picarola Deeka Ram Pam Poch Ram Pam Poch. This is more surreal than I could have imagined. Also, the tune sounds really familiar. I mean, this is just brilliant. She's stunning. His outfits, a real cultural mix, I think. But also it seems heavily influenced by the jazz bands of the 40s in America. But again, this is early days for Bollywood, it feels. And it's basing itself very much on those early musicals. That's very 40s. He's a character. A good showman. That's powerful visually. She can't be interested in him, can she?
यही है यही तो है वो मीना मीना डीका मीना मीना डीका डायडा मनिका नका 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 मीना मीना डीका डीका डायडा मनिका नका 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 टीका पीका रोला डीका राम पम पोज 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 राम पम पोज.
Okay, that's got to be one of the funniest I've seen. Him and Raj Kapoor have got a lot in common. That was a real comedy. It was almost like Groucho Marx. And it just struck me as well that, yeah, that was the style of the time and leftovers from the 40s and going into sort of that 50s era of rock and stuff. But obviously it didn't seem like rock had hit India just yet, like the early rock and roll. Also, it seems they must have been influenced by those big American musicals of the 40s. And I wonder if that tradition kind of stayed alive in Indian filmmaking. It seems like it, you know, big musical numbers basically as part of a plot. I really found that very ridiculous and very funny, and his performance was standout. It was really cute. It really evokes an older time. I mean, it's obviously all of it's culturally kind of very different from Indian culture, traditional Indian culture, but they really embraced that kind of Western form of entertainment and form of kind of musical theatre brilliantly. And you could tell that he's like a proper musical theatre actor. It was really absurd and really an insight into that early days of that world. I love it. I really want to see this guy more. So I guess that was Kishore Kumar, or was it Meenu Mumtaz? I think it was Meenu Mumtaz. Kishore Kumar was the director. I'll be really interested in your feedback on that. And I have to say I'm very grateful to Ben Upson, to the Sikh pilot, to a number of the lovely subscribers and commenters for this, for giving me ideas for other films, more recent films I guess, to watch, and I would like to see, I wonder if I should watch the first 100, this 100 first, and then watch those, or intersperse them. It'd be interesting to get your feedback on that. All right, ladies and gents, I will ponder on that. What an interesting film. And you could tell it was also the very early days of colour. That was a classic. I could feel it in my bones. I really appreciate the support. And I have to say, hit that like, hit that subscribe as best you can. As always, a pleasure. Much love. Good night.